What's going on, folks? CJ Lauerman, aka That Sports Gamer here, head of Community 4 Out of the Park Developments, and I just realized I didn't shake my water with the Mio stuff in it. And I'm joined here by Alex. Alex, how's it going?
Going good. I noticed that the Rockies did better than we did, so all of the Rockies merch is all over the place right now. So
My camera's a little low, and it's not super color right because this
yeah,
Cardinals
you look a
hat
little bit pale over
should
there.
be very much more red. I'm not really sure what's going on here. Cardinals, of course, year 2024 World Series champions. After a stream last night, there was a stream last night, and it was.
There was a stream last night.
I really thought we were going to do better than we did. We did not do better than we did,
Agreed.
if that makes any sense.
Yeah, that was a disappointment of a season once again. It feels like the team is having all the fun in the world, disappointing us when it comes to this stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not surprised.
It doesn't surprise me when you live and die by offense. That is. Oh, I'm very low. Oh,
You're low?
I'm not very noisy today. Oh,
Whoa, whoa,
interesting.
whoa, whoa. I'm trying to fix colors over here, and now they're telling me you're low.
Oh,
I'm more red. Not the right kind
you're
of red.
extremely red at this point.
I think that's much
We
better right
will
there.
we'll talk about the drops in a second here, guys. We do have an update about that. So hold on, guys. We'll get to it.
Why are you low? That. Drops are back to old drops because
Yes, they are.
there was too many problems.
We had issues with Twitch being able to redeem them fast enough, from what I've understood. The something about their databases was not quite set up as fast as we were hoping it was going to be, so we have reverted back to the old ones. We will give you guys information as we get more information about that. Hopefully that was loud enough for you guys to hear me. If not, let me know and we'll keep boosting me up at this point.
Why is Alex quiet? That's what I don't understand.
Is it on my end?
I'm going to say it's on your end.
Let me double check my settings really fast.
I just turned you up. I just cranked you up to 0 dB, so we were at a hot -6 before.
It's probably my end.
I'm gonna blame your end. Check your thing, see if it turned down again.
Yeah, drop me back down, TJ.
TJ always sounds great.
Oh yeah, TJ always sounds
Whoa,
great.
whoa, 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 whoa. It's got way louder. I definitely just turned you back down.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That fixed it.
There we go.
Now I can dominate the stream like I'm supposed to do. No, wait, what?
I think you're actually louder than me. We're about. I'm actually a little quieter than you. Now that I think about it.
As long as it's good enough for the stream, I'm happy with that.
Good enough. Good enough for me.
And it's good enough for me.
I mean, it's coming from my computer. I'm always going to sound good. So
That's true. That's true. You're the one person that's going to always be perfect because it's your computer.
Yes. Except for when I try to do stuff on the computer, and then it's like, about no. But we take our time.
It's just like, not happening today. Sorry about that, but no. It's like, oh, okay. Cool beans.
That reminds me, let me close Chrome because who knows? I just wish I could get a computer that would always make me look the right color. That's what I'm working on right now.
You got to get those OBS color profiles installed for your webcam so it automatically loads those up.
I feel like I don't know. Webcams. I feel like webcams are real finicky in OBS.
That's very true. Oh yeah, they reset their settings all the time.
I'm also extremely gray right now. Everything.
Now you're gray?
My curtains are gray. I'm wearing all gray. I even got gray in my beard. Okay. I got a gray mask built into this shirt.
That is very
I'm
true.
good. I'm not getting any germs on my keyboard right now. So I don't think that drops progress bar is going to work, right? Because that's only for the new drops.
If you're still seeing the drops progress bar, that would have been for the last campaign, which has been, I believe, disabled for now as we try to fix it. So that will not make any progress tonight, unfortunately. We have reverted back to the old system, so all you have to do is just be here, and you are fine. Yeah, that's if you're seeing a drops progress bar. You probably shouldn't be.
Interesting.
Yeah, TJ's got that internal, filtering system with his internal mask. Very professional, very high tech.
Actually, no, it's like, I don't know. It's weird. It's like, everything all right over there?
I think it's just the rest of my family. Hold on.
They're very
They're
excited.
playing Smash, and they get very excited. They're a more boisterous crowd than I am.
I want you
So
to come back and be like, they're playing out of the park. They got a Phillies season. They're in 2034. JT Real Muto
they've
just
got
retired, and
they've got the Phillies to the World Series. They're dominating,
they just gave Bryce
taking
Harper.
down the
They just
Royals.
gave Bryce Harper another 10-year extension. I'm like, all right, let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're back to the old push drop program.
Back to the old setup for drops.
Yeah. We talked. I guess we talked with Twitch this morning to try to figure out everything with that. So stuff is in the works.
I do not know, unfortunately. That is not my conversation.
Yeah. So we're working on it. We'll get it there because that's what they want. So we'll get it there. So last stream, we beat the Twins in the wild card game. Sadly, the Indians walloped us in the division series. Though I will tell you, we played the game.
Lindor?
Yeah, we played the game in the wild card, and Francisco Lindor was making plays. There's no way on God's beautiful green earth that Tyler Freeman would have made last year.
Good. So our investment into the better shortstop paid off at least. So that's a good sign.
Very much so. But yeah, that was a sad series that we ended up getting ousted in 4 games by the Indians. But hey, man, things happen.
Yeah, that was the one team that I was really concerned about because the Indians were the one squad that really had it all together, the pitching, the hitting.
Yeah,
I'm kind of surprised they lost to the Yankees 4-1 because that should have been their World Series to lose. And unfortunately, they lost it. So
yeah, let's see what happened over there. They lost 9-3, won 6-4, lost 4-3, and the Yankees routed them 12-4.
Yep.
6-4. Yeah.
Couple of close ball games. That's just what happens every single year. You go into the playoffs and you come in with 162 games of pretty good offense, and then for 6 days you have no offense and you lose. And that's it.
Shane Bieber got hit around pretty thoroughly in his 2 starts. He did get 15 Ks though.
That's good. He had the stuff, but he just got hit around. That's usually what happens. Is either pitchers go all into control or all into their stuff, and they get all the strikeouts. They can also be hit pretty hard, so that's always a tough one to go for.
But that means it's time for the offseason. Time for us to figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
With this team going forward. New goals for the 2025 season. We need to get a winning record and upgrade at first base.
Yes.
So,
I can agree with the upgrade at first base, to be honest.
I can agree that we're going to achieve a winning record, and this should not be a
that shouldn't be a problem. And I can pretty much guarantee you we're probably going to not acquire a Cy Young Award winner.
That's by 2027. What if we just get someone to win a Cy Young and they'll be good?
I don't know if that counts. I mean, we have a Cy Young. We have the Cy Young pitcher right now. Bueller should be winning Cy Youngs for years. So it's not going to be an American League Cy Young that we acquire. It's going to be a National League Cy Young we acquire.
So a couple things happened. Buster Posey did void the last year of his contract.
As expected.
Yeah, I think
Yep.
he was supposed to be like 7 years or something, or 6 years, or not 7. It was supposed to be like $6 million for the second year, right?
Oh. Yeah, it was like a reduced contract. I think it was either like 5.5 or it was 6.5 or something like that. It was definitely a, hey, you're regressing. Here is a, lower ended contract in case you've really regressed by the end of this.
And now he's wanting
yeah, that's a bit too much.
4 years, $14 million a year.
Too much.
Yeah. I'm gonna say that's a little bit too much for a Buster Posey.
So
yeah, I think it was 6.5 because we gave him 7.5, and I think the next one was 6.5.
I believe that's right.
So Buster Posey is gone.
Yeah, he's pretty much gone at this point.
We need to make a decision.
Think about.
Hold on. Let me catch us up.
Oh, good. Go ahead.
We need to make a decision on Yohan Moncada. We had a $25 million option. We picked that up. What were we gonna do? Not pick it up?
I mean,
no, we were not gonna.
Yeah, no, you picked that up anyways.
Yeah, he did have an technically had a down season. He was only 281, 374, 506 triple slash.
Yeah,
down from his multiple years of 300, 390, 540.
The slugging was a little bit down, but the strikeouts were also down, which was good. So he was making just weaker contact, but not striking out as much. I don't know. It was a weird year for Moncada, unfortunately.
Still stealing bases. Had 20 steals.
He's
Still
still
pretty
the,
good. 37
triple
home
20
runs.
threat.
Yeah, he's got just he was like 15 hits shy of what he normally is, which is pretty much everything. Which is why he's had a couple less home runs. Why his average was a little
Yeah.
low. Was it?
He fell behind a little bit. Must have had a couple of bad little cold areas where he just couldn't find a good way to get on fire, and that's a season for you.
Yeah. We can't offer him an extension yet.
No, he won't listen until we get into probably the new year.
New budget. Budget is now
248. Very nice. I don't know if 248 is more or less than what we had
I
last year. I'm assuming it's more. Probably by like 6 million or so, though.
I don't remember. It says it was 248, but I think that was from last year, right?
That was no, it's the
241.
same one then. Oh, it's 241?
Yeah, we ended up at 241.
Okay, so it's a $7 million increase. That should be fine. Our development budget is really low.
They want to cut our development budget, which I don't love the idea of that.
Well, I mean, we could always take a different route than developing players and more along the lines of signing players and trading for players, but
But I
sooner
feel
or
like
later
that's also we've been doing that for the most part, especially now with like our loaded
we have.
outfield.
Oh yeah, we've been in win now mode for the past 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
So
We've just kind of
we're selling
churning.
everything.
And
Well, we've just been really unlucky in the playoffs. So
yeah. What else? A couple guys retired. Connor Pilkington, who was one of those guys that was like I felt like he was a 4A starter, but apparently he never left Double A. But he was all right. He was good.
There's a lot of those people,
Good heart to
unfortunately,
have.
where it's like, oh, you were better than this, I thought, and
Yeah.
they just never got a chance.
We need to get a new pitching coach and a trainer. Actually, wouldn't mind just bringing those guys back if they're interested.
If they're available, yeah, they weren't too bad. I feel like we actually kind of started to get everything in a really good position for the squad.
Yeah.
And I don't really want to do too much changing to the entire team.
Ooh, pitching coach has no interest in coming back.
Oh, okay. Well,
neither does the trainer. I wonder if that's because we let him go rather than trying to re-sign him like during the season.
Potentially, yeah.
So that leaves us with a whole bunch of arbitration stuff that we should probably take a look at.
Yes. So this arbitration stuff is going to be interesting this year because we have to make some really tough decisions if we keep the team as it is, or do we start to make some changes?
Yeah. So Ian Anderson wants $2.7 million.
I feel like he gets that.
Currently making $1 million. Logan Gilbert wants $850K. I'm so mad because Gilbert we brought him in because if you watched the wild card game, it was a blowout. We brought him in to be like the guy to come get 3 innings in the wild card game, and then got hurt after 1 out. Very depressing.
He didn't get Tommy John surgery. Is he just out for
No, he got like a liner off his foot or something, it looked like.
Okay. So he's not like drastically hurt.
No, yeah, it was nothing, but it's just
okay.
We wanted him to come in because he was like he was going to be our long guy, and we had the lead. It was like, let's just crush this and not have to worry about our relief for the next series. And
yeah, that was our guy for that at that point. So yeah, I think Gilbert stays. Allen's an interesting decision at this point. Do we feel like?
I feel like he's
27,
but I feel like he's never going to cut it as a starter for us.
Well, yeah, I don't think he's a starter at this point.
And I
feel like if you keep him, he goes to the bullpen full time.
I feel like we might keep him and then just try to trade him.
That's an option too.
Because he's asking for less than $1 million.
And he's just arbitration. It's not like as if he's, an extension and he wants millions of dollars. This is just arbitration. So he could get a little bit more if, he wins arbitration, but he could also fall into our lap with a better deal around $950,000 because he's not exactly much of a better player than a 0.9 WAR anyways.
Yeah.
But you give me a 0. Well, no, he was 0.2. My apologies. Logan Allen's 0.2. Gilbert was 0.9. That's rough for a starter, unfortunately. 0.9 is a little bit off from quite what we're looking for.
Yeah.
Here's our big loss.
I don't mind giving to Logan Allen, and but he goes on the list of he is available for a trade.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good mindset to have for that.
Yeah, let's get through this list and then maybe we'll start shopping some of these guys just to see what's up.
Yeah. So Delgado's going to be a tough one because he had a very shortened season due to that injury.
But he pitched great, and he's been good. He's been really good for us. But
yeah,
again, we
and
do have
hopefully,
we did get Caleb Ferguson.
but
Albeit
the really
Caleb
good
Ferguson
news
is
is that
far more expensive.
oh yeah, Caleb was already signed to an extension. But the really good news about Jesus Delgado is that because he didn't play most of the year, his arbitration is actually very, very low.
Yeah.
So he doesn't get the full arbitration raise. He gets maybe almost $1 million. So that's actually really manageable for us. Like that's easy.
Yeah, and we had been paying him $4 million a year anyway for the last 4 years. So
Oh, okay.
this
That
little
was
bump,
his international signed contract.
yeah. So that little bump,
Okay.
not too bad.
No, that's not bad at all.
Aaron
That's
Fletcher
fantastic.
we picked up later in
Came
the season.
from the
Mariners,
I don't remember where we got him from.
Yeah, Mariners. Yeah.
Yes.
He was in the Logan
He
Gilbert
did
deal. He did pretty good. 264 BABIP.
He did well with us. Yeah.
11.8 Ks per 9. 1.11 whip. And sub 3 ERA. I mean, I'm fine keeping him around for what, 2 million? 2.4.
Yeah, that's a decent arm, especially for a lefty. That
Mhm.
gives us an option in case Delgado has more problems with injuries down the road. If it's becoming an issue, we can definitely look into that.
Yeah. And
So yeah, I'd keep Fletcher. I would not keep Hamilton.
yeah. Hamilton was just
Even though I really like him.
and he looks like he should be good.
Yeah.
He was actually very good for us in 2023. But
he
this
had one
season's-
good year.
this
Well,
season
yeah,
is
he had 2 good years. I mean, you can look back at 2022, and that's not a bad year. Like,
Yeah,
I'll take that.
And he was closing for us then. 'Cause I think Delgado might have got hurt that year too.
Yep.
And that was before we got Hicks. So
Yeah. Right before we got Hicks, and
Actually-
right after Delgado got injured for a season.
yeah, the problem was last year his walks went up almost a walk. His home runs went up a ton.
Yeah, he hasn't been the dominant relief pitcher that he was in years past. So,
You want to let him go for $1 million?
You gotta let him walk at this point.
Let him go.
I mean, if you sign him for what his arbitration is, we'd be trading him.
Yeah.
Because you wouldn't want that kind of a result again in our bullpen. That's a negative WAR, not productive relief pitcher. So
29 and probably turns 30 next year. All right, we can cut him loose. And we also have a lot of relief arms coming up.
yeah, we have lots of options at least.
So we can
Still one of our best parts of our team.
You're sure I'm going to hit withdrawal right here?
Yeah, we can withdraw from Hamilton.
Jose Castillo was already on withdrawal, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's mostly because of the fact that they're a minor league player, and
yeah, I was going to say
they
we dropped
expect
him.
you to not sign a minor league player to a salary extension, because I believe that indicates he actually has to be on the 40-man, I think.
Oh,
I don't know if he was already on the 40-man roster that way.
He should have been. But you know what? Low movement, 41 control. I mean, it's fine, but not great.
Yeah, at that point, if you're really going to go with that, with a high stuff, low movement, high control, you're going to go for somebody else like Tanner Scott.
Yeah, and another lefty. We've already got 3 in the pen that are going to be in our pen.
Yeah, with better movement and better control. So he's not an option for us.
So Mabry's, I mean, I give him an extension. Will Mabry's just take an extension now?
Does he want? Is he really going to go to $5 million for his arbitration?
What he wants? He wants a big contract too. Or not.
Good grief! Like
he wants 6 years, $38 million.
He's been good, but I don't think he's worth that much. Like, he hasn't even had a full season in the starting position.
Yeah.
Wow. Surprised that the game is thinking he gets the 5.5 for arbitration as an estimate.
Well, here's the problem.
Woo!
We need a catcher.
Yeah, we do.
So
that's the hard part.
I'm almost okay with this. Maybe we offer 5 and try to lowball him a little bit.
Yeah, you can do like 5.2 and see if that flies for arbitration. I just
because we're losing we are losing the Posey contract.
Yeah, Posey's going to be gone.
And I mean, if
there's
maybe
an option
can actually do this. I mean, he's hit good this season and last season.
Yeah,
Granted, small sample
sizes.
sizes.
To us,
but
he does well. I mean,
I kind of think he
Yeah, and
deserves
that's
it.
where it's he he's tough because you want to say that yeah, he'll do this in the starting position too, but then
Mm.
we'll give him a full season and suddenly he'll hit 250 and it's like, well, he's not worth 5 mil at 250.
Am I gonna be able to see? Are those splits here? Is there like batting splits as a starter versus?
Yeah, as a starter versus oh, well for batters, I don't know
I
about
don't know
batters
about that.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
Um I don't think he had very many games where he wasn't starting though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hesitant to say let him walk because that's way too much for somebody who's never been given a full-time position at catcher, and I just don't want to give someone 5 million and then have them really disappoint us. But then again, Mabry's has never disappointed us.
Yeah.
He's gotten better every single year. So this is something where actually here's a better idea for right now, TJ. What is Mabry's scouting accuracy at this point? Is
We have
he
him at
high?
average, but I think it came down because of
We need to get that up to high because if he's getting better and we're actually like seeing him develop as a catcher, he's worth it then.
so his
Um,
defense has gotten slightly better over the last couple of years. His eye has jumped a lot. His eye, when he came in 2020, it was at 43.
yeah, I remember when we got him, he was a second choice backup for us, and he had some very major weaknesses
Yeah.
on the hitting side. But he has shored up all of his hitting weaknesses,
Yeah.
and he's very solid now. He's probably a better hitter than Posey is at
Mm.
this point, which is saying something because Posey's great. I mean, but Posey wants 14 mil,
Yeah.
so
Posey's
that's
not gonna get
that's
that
not
from us.
happening.
But I think a
Um,
Mabry's Ali Sanchez combo at the pro
that's
level
good.
should work for us. I
Yeah,
mean,
that would be your defensive catcher and your hitting catcher.
I
And
want to believe in him.
it would be a cheap, well, cheap enough alternative to
Right.
trying to find what a JT Real Muto on the free agency, which is going to cost us about 18 mil, 20 mil at that point.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, you give him the 5, and we keep looking at the scouting reports to make sure that before we hit arbitration, we can get an update on this guy. Make sure he's exactly what we know he's going to be. Um,
All right. So I put in the
before
request
we
for
make
the.
that trigger.
I requested the scouting report, so we can wait on
And
that.
that's good. That's
Tyler
good.
Freeman. I feel like we just let Tyler Freeman free. I mean, he's 25, which
Yeah, he's young, but he has no longer developed into what we
he
thought he'd be.
he just can't hit at
Now,
the big league. I mean,
but
his.
here's a good question. What if we just simply signed him and then traded him?
We could do that.
Because he's got
Oh, and he still
great
got that post concussion
potential.
syndrome.
Yeah, I'm a little bit concerned that he's actually gonna just retire. But
Mm,
if he's gonna retire, I'd rather not release him and then have him retire and feel bad about doing that. So
right.
let's go ahead and give him the
We'll leave
arbitration.
him.
And
Look,
if we feel like it, we will trade him.
he goes on my Logan Allen list of possible guest
Yeah.
trade.
Yeah, he's on our short list of like, hey, could we dangle this person in front of you, and what can you give us for this guy? Because some teams would probably take a high flyer on a Tyler Freeman to play second base for them easily without any problem.
Mm. I want to skip the next guy.
Now,
I want to skip that guy.
oh, you're gonna skip him for the end?
Yeah, we'll save him for the end. Let's talk about Randy
All right,
Rosarena. Played a
all
little bit
right.
for us. Played good in some backup outfield stints. 750K, I really don't see a problem with that. Granted, we do have a lot of guys,
We have a lot of guys.
but I feel like at this price, even if we just try to trade him, we could probably get something good for him.
Oh yeah, I mean,
I think we give him
here,
the arbitration and not just cut him
yeah, I
free.
think we do. I
But
think what we do for Randy and for also Oliveira, no,
Oliveras.
Guys, Oliveras. Uh, you sign both of them to arbitration,
Mhm.
and then they're in battles in spring training once again, which they've been in for the past 2 years. And this is finally the year that we decide, hey, look, we have people in AAA who are doing much better. You're done, and we would trade them.
Mhm.
We'll give them probably the first week of our first week of spring training to try to prove themselves. And if they don't, I would make the cut at that point, and not right now.
Okay, and that brings us to Nick Madrigal, who
This is the tough
may or
one.
may not be good.
I think he's finally turned the corner and he's actually quite good.
Okay, I mean, if that's how you're
But
feeling,
that's just
I'm with you.
me.
I'm with you.
I mean, I don't see his stolen bases. Did he keep stealing for the entire season?
Yep, 26 this year.
26 this year.
Which is
So he got a
actually one less than he had the
26
last
stolen
2
base.
years combined.
So he doubled
He's doing good.
his stolen bases. He brought the batting average almost up to 300, which is great. The WAR is up there finally. He got a little bit of power suddenly out of nowhere of 11 homers.
Mhm.
The 29 doubles is good. The 27 strikeouts is immaculate. He's finally doing what we were supposed to have him do, which he's been doing that all along with his,
Right.
sub 40 strikeouts numbers. But he is such a great number 2 hitter or even leadoff hitter at this point.
Yeah.
He's amazingly good. So he's worth upwards of 8 mil, in my opinion, just because you're not going to find somebody who can do exactly what he does, which is not strike out and put the ball in play.
So if we were to give him an extension, he wants 8 years, 71 million. And that's what
That's actually doable. Like, that's actually not that bad.
I might try to nip off $1 million on each of these longer ones.
You could probably even nip off. You could probably nip off like $500,000 off of everything, include some kind of a bonus for doing so many at bats in a season. So you could slide some money into like additional, incentives.
Mm-hmm. All right,
That's how I try to get around some people who want like a little bit too much. I try to push them into the incentives and see if they'll be willing to take a little bit of a pay cut if they just stay healthy and they keep performing well.
What do you think? 500 plate appearances for 500 grand?
Oh no. Plate appearances includes walks, so you're looking at 600.
He doesn't walk. That's also a problem.
Yeah. So he won't lose those. Well, I mean that doesn't matter if you're.
I want him to get 599 plate appearances.
Okay.
How do we get that?
Yeah, you could look at his player profile again and see what he's done the past 3 years. I think he's only had 140 games, but I'm going to assume he's had probably upwards of 630 plate appearances.
Only in 2022. He was in the 566,
only for 1 year.
557.
Okay. All right. I mean, he wasn't playing for all the full season. He had 20 days off, but
let's make it 600 and see. We'll do, instead of the 9.35, we'll give him 8.35. And we'll give him a 500K bonus if he gets the 600 plate appearances.
I like that.
No promises, no opt-outs. We have team options at the back end, which I like.
That's good. So if he starts to fall apart by the time he hits, what would that be, like 32, 33?
Yeah, like 33, 34, I think.
Man, we've got to get an option in this game to have like the age of the player when this year is happening.
Can you make a note
on these contract pages?
Can you make
a note?
Send it right now. Matt?
Thank you. I'm gonna send that right now.
All right, we're gonna give him this. We're gonna offer him this.
Yeah, I'd offer him this and see if he agrees.
He thinks it's reasonable,
and I think it's reasonable.
All right, wasting all our money. I understand. That's 8 years, 65 million.
But look, he's finally turned the corner. I want to put my faith and trust in him, so we're gonna do this contract. But any kind of a player that you could try to get to replace Madrigal, you're either going to outpay them to get them into the system, and we don't have anybody waiting to come in besides Michael Brooks. To fill that hole. And Michael Brooks is really here in case Lindor suddenly can't play shortstop like Tatis had happened to him. So we'll see about that.
Okay. Pending free agents. Jose Abreu, Buster Posey, Blake Trinan. We're not giving any of them qualifying offers.
Well, how much is the qualifying offer? Does it say?
15.
Yeah, we can't offer Posey that. I know he probably wants a longer deal.
I'm telling you, he will take it.
Because he wants 14 mil.
Real quick.
I mean, yeah. You really like his ability to perform and his clubhouse leadership, but if he signs for 15 million, is he worth that? No.
Right.
No, he's not. And even for the risk of, potentially getting a supplemental draft pick for him, I don't think anybody would sign him for enough money for us to get
for that much and then have to give up the pick. I don't think they'd be.
Yeah. So it's a no regardless because he's just too old. Now, if we ever wanted to bring him back, we would go to free agency and try to get him for cheaper than 14 mil. That would be the approach to that one.
So Abreu,
and then of course we have Abreu. He walks as well. 37. barely had an above WAR season. There are better people we can put at first base.
We're gonna have to find someone because I don't think we have anybody. Blaze
No, I
Jordan.
don't think we do
Good.
either.
I like it.
That's right.
Beautiful.
I have Blaze.
Look, you know
who's
who
been in like A+ for like 2 years.
Look, you know who I don't not want to bring back for $5 million for the next 2 years.
Training's not coming back.
Training's coming back. You mark my words. I'm gonna write it right here.
I wouldn't get him for 5 though.
I'm gonna get him for.
If you can get him for 3,
I'm gonna get him for like 3.6, like the Mafia.
all right. 3.6 is the most I'd be willing to spend on that guy. He is 36. But okay, sure. All right. Bisniff. How could you?
Do we want Brian Anderson?
6.5,
7, 8.5 is what he wants for 3 years.
Would we teach him how to play first base in the offseason?
You know, I didn't think about that. Now that we're letting
there's your
go.
first baseman. Yeah, Abreu leaves, and you basically slide that money over to Brian, and you say, "Hey, there you go. Go learn first base. You're 6'3". You'll do a great job at first base. It'll give you a full-time position."
I'm thinking the answer is no.
The answer is no. Is that because of his offensive production?
Yeah, he was all right with Seattle.
He is not. No.
I think
we can do better.
I think we can do better. You can't see because his
better.
face is there, but.
What are the options for upcoming free agents, though? Is going to be the better question. I mean, is Blaze Jordan ready, or do we have somebody in AAA that's ready or AA?
I don't think
and
so.
Then,
you know who's going to be free agent? This Anthony Rizzo guy. I've heard good things.
Oh my gosh, we could get Rizzo back. Is he the top-rated free agent potentially?
Probably.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
You've been watching way too many TikTok
way too many
videos.
TikToks. Tyler Austin.
Oh my gosh.
Austin Slater?
Where did they put William Astudillo?
I don't even know. Go back here. That was all players, right?
I think that was all players, all batters or something like that. Or was that just hitters?
He's catcher.
Oh no, he's still catching. Okay, good. I thought I saw him as a left fielder for a second there, and I was like, no, they did.
My guy can do it all.
There's no way you're putting this guy. He actually has been playing left field. What on earth have they been doing to this poor guy?
Hey, look, he
Come
can do it all.
on.
Why was in the Braves farm system? Because he can do it all.
Wow, he had 27 home runs for Seattle for a full year. Full starting season, too. That's impressive. All right. But first basemen would be our upcoming free agent first basemen.
Right? Hold on.
Yeah. Because we don't have anybody in the system yet. It's all upcoming.
It would be Rizzo, Josh Bell, who we didn't pick up last year. Rhys Hoskins, who played terribly last year.
Ooh.
Buster
If he's
Posey.
starting to fall apart, that's not a good idea.
Luke Voigt.
So if he wanted some pop.
Interesting. I wonder how much
he's
going to be asking for. He played well last year. 284, 383, 520 in a shade under 130 games.
That's not bad.
The last season was a little rougher.
I've seen worse.
2 seasons ago was good. I don't hate Luke Voigt.
I wouldn't hate that either, to be honest. That would be doable.
I'm just telling you, 1.5 million gets us Jose Abreu. Luke Voigt. Yeah, I thought I was gonna like Brian Anderson more than I did, and he really just hasn't had it come together really.
Yeah, I feel like he would have had to have impressed us a lot in his short period of time with us for us to make that kind of a decision.
34 games, he went 267, 302, 489. So there was some power there.
A little bit of power.
He was better in the 83 games he had with the Mariners. He was 288, 365, 508, which that I would be happy with, but he did not.
That's why we got him.
He did not show that for us, and maybe if he did, we would not have lost in the division series.
Maybe that's just another spot in the lineup that could have been productive for us.
But even in 23, he wasn't that great. But then he split time between the Marlins and the Mariners. He was still that.
He had better years before that with the Marlins.
He had a good year with Miami in 2022, but After that, not so much. I think we're gonna let Brian Anderson
Yeah.
walk.
Yeah, I think he walks at this point. He's not worth the money investment to try to teach him how to play first base when we have better alternatives.
And then there's Jordan Hicks.
This is going to be interesting. What exactly are we doing with Hicks?
No
at this point?
compensation.
Oh, he wants a lot.
He wants a lot of money. He wants
Ooh.
5 years, $89 million.
Oh man.
I don't think we could possibly do that. We have Ferguson, who we're already paying. He's going to be making almost $17 million next year. He's got to be our closer. It's not even a question. He's got to be our closer.
He has to become the closer at this point.
And then we're going to have Feliz. Still got Feliz.
Yeah, we retain Feliz.
We got him.
We have him on we've got him a couple more years, I think, at this point for Feliz.
Yeah, we got him for a couple more years. We got
that's turning out to be a really good move right there to get Feliz.
And then we've got
Fletcher.
We've
returns.
got Delgado coming back off the injury.
Yes.
We're gonna get Blake Trinan for cheaper. Ian Hamilton will be gone. Logan Allen will be our long guy.
Yes.
I think we just let him walk. That sucks that we don't get anything for him, but
yeah, unfortunately, that's where we probably should have made a decision as a trade deadline about, okay, do we feel like trading Hicks now is a good option before he just walks at the end of the year? Because we could offer him a contract, and
we can't offer him that kind of contract.
And
he was good.
We just don't have that kind of money.
I just don't think he's worth it. Especially not that he's not worth it. It's just that since we already have Caleb Ferguson, he's not worth it. Is what I'm saying.
If we're really going to give away $20 million to a relief pitcher, I'm going to say, hey, let's divert those funds into a first baseman that actually would make us a World Series caliber team.
Yeah, rather than spending $38 million on our setup and closer, I would rather spend 17 and try to funnel that money into keeping you on Moncada for a little bit longer. Just saying.
Well, Moncada is interesting. I have reserves about Moncada.
There's I can't.
We'll see about that.
If Moncada gets $40 million from somebody, I'm gonna lose my mind.
I would lose my mind too, unfortunately.
I'm gonna be down to offer him
you
like
gotta be kidding me.
29, maybe 28.
I wouldn't offer him more than probably 25 personally.
Okay, how do we do this magic trick again that I always forget about?
So if you go to your upcoming free agents, if you go to the White Sox,
gotta go in the dollar bills, right?
Yeah, I believe we're looking for the upcoming FAs.
I need to see.
And then we can use the action.
Why am I not seeing my minor league guy?
Oh, you need to see all positions, I believe. I think everyone else on the list is all
sorry.
hitters.
Yeah, that was all pitchers.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we can offer that to all of our players and who are minor league players, not the major league players.
But where do we get that?
The button is on the actions.
No. Where's the other thing? I want to make sure we don't upset someone.
Oh, you want the demands.
Yeah.
So you'd have to go to your view and then customize the view to go to miscellaneous at the end, I believe. And it should be, I think it's on the last column on that miscellaneous info. Nope. Maybe it's not. Second column near the bottom.
No? Signability. No.
Demand. Right above
there
it.
we go.
Yeah.
Demand. Whoa.
Some of them probably are going to have some demands.
Not bringing you back. What are your thoughts on giving Urso Ornelas 24, almost 25 out of Mexico?
He had a good year in AAA, didn't he?
Mm-hmm. He's one of our good guys.
How much does he want?
He wants roughly $800K.
That's fine. He'd be a person on in spring training that would be competing for an outfield spot.
Can I give him I can't give him a minor league contract with major option.
I don't think he would go for that, unfortunately.
Okay, so we're gonna offer him this 1-year deal.
I'd be okay. Oh, let's offer him if you haven't already submitted it. Let's lower it down a little bit from like 845.
775.
Yeah, try that. Let's see if he'd be willing to go for a little bit less than a $800,000 contract.
Almost gave him $7.75 million. I want you to know that.
Dude would have been like, yes.
Okay. He thinks that's an acceptable offer. Okay.
Great,
That's
great. You know
him.
what? And if
That's
we
him.
don't like him after spring training, maybe he sticks around the 40-man roster. Maybe we go ahead and trade him. He joins the Rose Arena on the fence.
Cole Stapler, finesse pitcher. Love him.
Stapler's been trying to get back to the majors for a while now, hasn't he?
He was good when we had him pitch in 2022
He
at the
came
end of
up
the
and
season.
impressed us really well.
And he
He
pitched.
hasn't done well since.
He's pitched. I'd say he's pitched strong in AAA.
Oh, yeah, his last 2 years actually have been decent.
I mean, he hasn't been starting, which is the only thing. He's
And
been
his
more of like
movement is really low.
yeah, he's been more of like a AAA long man for him.
That's a tough one about there. He wants a major league contract 'cause he wants money.
Yeah, he wants 850K as well.
Yeah, I wouldn't offer him that. He's not going to make he wouldn't make our major league roster. So
all right. We have so many outfielders. Durable.
we do have a lot of outfielders. Oh yes.
I don't mind giving these guys all all minor league contracts.
Yeah. If
The other one is
there
like
anybody
Chris
else that
Stratton.
wants
Chris Stratton wants money. I'm not going to
Oh.
give him money. I'm not going to give
Chris
him.
Stratton.
I'm not going to give him 1.2.
Why does that name sound familiar?
Giants.
I was about to say that was a Giant starter
Giants?
at one point,
Yeah.
wasn't he? Yeah.
Did he throw? Someone check the notes. Did he throw a no hitter?
I thought he did have like a really big day once. Like just like out of nowhere, this one random person just had a really good outing, but I don't remember why now.
Somebody check the stats. I think he had a no hitter. Perfect game. KJ Harrison, not great. Put up very good numbers.
Harrison's the first baseman, right?
Yeah, he's a minor league. I'll give him a minor league contract.
If he's okay with minor leagues, that's fine.
All you guys that want minor leagues, I'll give you minor leagues. Got a scouting report. Minor league. Sorry, Cole. I know. Oh man, Jensen. Jason. Minor league extension.
Jason? Yorizari?
Some dude I can't say his name. Minor league extension. Minor league extension. Gavin Sheets.
You can. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're just going through and doing it that way.
Yeah, just because I don't want to see those emails that everybody's like, yeah, I don't appreciate.
Yeah. I don't like this offer. Why would you offer me this? Like, because it was a mass email.
Yeah. Look, I offered Jordan Hicks a minor league extension. I don't care.
Well, it won't offer major league players the offer. It'll just do minor league players.
I'll offer him a minor league extension right now if you want. I'll say I don't think you're worth this.
Oh, good.
Oh, I was thinking Chris Heston. Good call.
Yeah. You guys are thinking of Heston. Stratton never did. I mean, not that he didn't ever do anything nice, but he had some good performances, but nothing that spectacular, unfortunately.
Todd Helton?
I'm sorry?
I'm saying maybe it was Todd Helton. You know, in 2023, Chris Stratton was Baseball America had him ranked as the Giants' third best prospect.
Yes. I remember Stratton for that reason alone, I think, that he was like considered a really good prospect and he just never quite developed.
Yeah. Not a whole lot of anything. Cash considerations. Okay, that's all that. I think we're good here. Right? Do we want to try to lowball Ian Anderson to 2.5?
Sure.
Oh, this
Why not?
guy.
Let's do it.
Change. Bust it. All right, so we're not offering those guys. I'm telling you, we're getting Blatron. It's not even close. Okay. I'm going to go a little bit because we do have a scouting report out for...
Yeah. We want to see how good Mabry's is. Yep.
Yeah.
If he gets a nice little increase, then I'll feel comfortable giving him that $5.5 million. Like that would be the reason why.
No offense, don't care about any of these awards.
Nope. Unless they're coming to us.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm expecting us to win Cy Young again.
10 days. We should get
well. No, actually, we're probably not. We're not going to win. Cy
tied for wins. Just saying.
No, it's gonna go to Kopak, isn't it?
Better not. Sidney Pimentel is the guy I accidentally hit the button for.
Wait, what?
I accidentally hit a guy. Well, I was trying to do a minor league
Oh,
extension, and
okay.
I hit a random guy.
Sitting here like, why are we looking at Pimentel?
Never know.
We don't care about him at all.
Received personal message. Okay, need Bruce Valeria. Ability 3 stars. Here's the complete scouting report. He's a catcher.
Oh, what do you know?
I don't know if this went up or down.
I don't see any up or downs. So
Nope. I think he's good.
I think he's worth it. I think he's worth it for starting for at least the one season.
5 on
And
the
that's
dot.
that's not too much money for a starting catcher.
Hey, can you open a ticket? Can we get the commas in there automatically? Because I always got to go back and count. I may have just given him $5 billion.
It adds it automatically as it just expands and expands.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
Get to work. Oh God, I was looking at OSA. Oh, actually, I'm not even looking at. Actually, his defense went up 1. His eye went up 1.
Oh.
His power went up 1.
Okay.
That's
good.
We were still looking at OSA. My bad.
Ah, that's why. All right.
OSA.
So that's not bad. So the latest one from December, which is what we're doing right now. No, what is that? November. November's last scouting report, which you can actually see right behind TJ's big head. You can see it went up a little bit in some areas. So our scout did discover he has improved ever so slightly. So
he's been going up. His October one was good. His November one was good.
So. Yeah, that's a good sign. That's a good sign that maybe we underestimated him, and that's a great thing.
Maybe
for us, so.
You underestimated him. I've always believed.
That's true.
Maybries.
That's true.
Okay.
I was all in on Posey. I was
you were the one. Also, we're before the end of the stream, we got to get Giolito back, and I need to get Jack Flaherty. I want the entire Harvard Westlake 2014 pitching rotation.
Oh my gosh.
Giolito. What's he going to cost us? He's with the Dodgers now?
Well, no doubt. We traded him to the Dodgers. Yeah, that's our own doing, dude.
I don't know. I figured we traded him somewhere else.
He's a glorified relief pitcher, getting paid $30 million a year now.
Oh, man. Oh, wow.
He is fragile like crazy.
No, he's wrecked. I'm not gonna hide my picture again, but now he's wrecked.
Oh gosh. Poor guy. We gave the Dodgers a lovely little player there.
Yeah. Can't spell Flaherty.
You're welcome, Dodgers.
Is there an H in Flaherty?
Question in the chat actually here. Does development just entail moving players up and down according to the red and green arrows? I mean, that's the AI's suggestions for players that they deem are ready for the next level or being overly challenged at the current level. So it can be as simple as that, but a lot of people are going to dig deeper into their statistics to see if a player is actually like really doing well at their current level. So there's ways to go beyond just the green and red arrows. What happened to? Whoa, he retired.
Retired.
Oh my gosh. Well, I feel like as if this school is a little bit cursed for injuries. TJ, what on earth?
Okay, so he retired in 2020.
Wow, he's been gone a full year.
I'm just saying.
We didn't even notice.
I'm just saying. In a year.
Wow.
Maybe he went and he got surgery.
It just didn't.
I'm just saying. Maybe we hop in a commissioner mode. Hop in there, unretire him.
Get a pitching coach. Oh my gosh! Wow, the Cardinals must have been devastated.
I think we unretire him and we go try to sign him.
Oh no! No, I'm not gonna. I would not advise that at this point.
Why not?
Because that's too big of a thing to just come in and be like, nah, he's fine. We're gonna give him another shot.
I think he's fine. I mean, he's very popular locally and nationally. Arb estimates 13.5. I'd give him the Arb.
Good grief.
Dude was nasty when he pitched.
We would need a really good reason that we could convince him to come play for us. Is it the
Hey, remember that time you played with Max Fried and you guys dominated? How would you come back and play with Max Fried and dominate again?
Oh, good grief.
I mean,
I'm down for it if you want to try it, but he'll come back fully developed, I think.
Give me a 1 in the chat if you want to bring back Jack Flaherty. Got the short end of the stick. Give me a 1 in the chat if Jack Flaherty's coming back. Hey, you know what? He's going to be a free agent. We might not get him.
Would we bring him back on the free agency day then?
What? I mean, if we put him in free agency now, it doesn't matter, right? Or no, he would still be no, they released him. They straight up released him.
Yeah, he's released, so he'd go right back into the market. I feel like that'd be way too big of a good pitcher to come right back into the market, but that's just me.
Why not? You know. Also, your background changed. I don't know if you know.
Oh yeah, I changed it.
All right. He went out, he got his surgery, came back, and he's like, you know what?
He's done a year of rehab.
I still got something in the tank. I want to come back. It's not like some of these other situations. Sandy Koufax couldn't get Tommy John surgery because it didn't exist. That's what they think. He just needed Tommy John surgery. He went back. Yeah, exactly. He's just like Jason Witten. Went to the booth, retired to enjoy his family, and realized, I don't think so.
It's not a lot of fun on the sidelines.
I want to do it.
If you want to do it, TJ?
If Prince Fielder could have got magical surgery and wanted to come back.
Oh, you're going to really pull out that card now?
He'd have come back.
Because you got to believe I'd be all over that in a heartbeat. Prince Fielder.
I love Prince Fielder.
Come back. Oh, man.
Oh, I love that. What was that Indians team where it was like, Miggy's just going to play third because we got Prince Fielder.
Yeah.
And for some reason, neither of them are the DH because we have Victor Martinez, who we don't trust behind the plate anymore. Oh, do we Rick Ankiel him? And what is he, 6'4"? He can come out and play some right field. What do we got in the outfield? 48 outfield arm. Come on, let's do it. Another Cardinals pitcher coming back.
I'm down for it. If you want to do it, I'm down for it.
Fine. Yeah, commissioner mode. Let's go. What else? Should we sign him in commissioner mode too?
No, I think he has to go up to anybody to be able to sign him.
We're just going to unretire him.
I would unretire him and see what he comes back in rated-wise, because...
The ratings are here, man. They're going to change, right?
I mean, yeah, he shouldn't be that good, though. Like, if he's come back from a really bad surgery that had him retire from professional baseball, I would assume that he's probably way behind.
I mean, I'm sure it was just a weird timing thing. I've heard... The problem is he says he's retired. It's just because we didn't have the league that he was playing in. That's why. I would have said he went and played for the... I would have went and said he played for the Long Island Ducks, but I don't have that. I have that league here. So he went...
Like independent ball or something.
He went over to Germany. Went over to Germany. Played in the Bundesliga for a little bit.
Oh my gosh. Yes. That will be our
I'm doing it.
That would be your only recourse of action, TJ, is that
yes, injury proneness durable. I love this game.
Oh my god.
Yes. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Make sure we turn this back off because can I see who else retired? Like who else retired? Too short. Too soon.
You can see retired players, and I think you can see recently retired players.
You just need to find himself.
Cardinal fan is over here just like writhing around like, no.
I just want to find himself. It's not your team. He was retired. Hey, Cardinals might get him. Cardinals might get him.
Yeah, the Cardinals should re-sign him. If anyone should get him back, it should be the Cardinals.
I have ethics. I turn off commission mode. There was that one time I forgot, and I was like, how come I signed Paul Goldschmidt and AJ Pollock with absolutely no problem when I was
no money
pretty much up against the thing? I was like, oh, yes. I realized commissioner mode is on.
Yeah. The moment when you realize it, and you're like, uh-oh.
I just want to double check. Yes, playing commissioner mode. Okay. Yes, we're going to get definitely monkey pawed, and Max Reed is definitely going wrecked in 3 games.
Oh yeah. I mean, you do realize this is probably what our just rewards for, missing playoffs is because we're doing stuff like this.
Hey man, I'm just saying, if he signs somewhere else, we just retire him again. Make him a
Oh, it
coach.
got worse. Never mind, he's gone.
Oh, that reminds me, we gotta go in and make Yachty a pitcher now. Gotta give
That's
Yachty
right. We gotta get Delman Young
Young and Yachty gotta get some stuff.
and Yachty. Gotta get to the pitcher's mound.
All right, what were we doing here? Okay, we got the Mabry's thing. All these minor league guys
Yeah.
signed.
So we're good for Maybreeds to sign for the 5.5.
Okay, Tirso Ornelas, he also signed. That was that $750K contract I think we gave him.
Sweet. All of our minor league people signed for the little bits.
$775K we gave that guy. He signed, and great news, your buddy Nick Madrigal, who I'm blaming it's all on you, he has signed his extension as well. He's a great leader in the clubhouse. I'm very excited.
Yay. Yeah, he's a good guy. He's gonna be a good person for us to have at second base for years.
Seems ecstatic.
Until he blows up, and then I can just say that it's injuries and we'll retire him.
Then we just retire him. These guys.
Well, we're gonna lose the unmotivated player, so that's good.
Who's that? Hicks? Yeah.
That's Hicks. Yeah.
Okay. So we're pretty much just going to arbitration now, right?
Yeah, up to the arbitration period. Let's see if we win any awards.
I think that's a good time to call it. I think we'll be after the
Oh yeah,
arbitration period.
we'll hear what happens at arbitration, and I think we're good to look straight into free agency next week.
We need another bat. We need a first baseman.
Yeah,
Probably.
we're looking for a first baseman. I'd love to see how good Blaze Jordan has developed, but I think he's been pretty slow. So I gotta definitely look into that.
Pache, 43 steals. Or Pache. Or Posh. Whatever you want to call it.
Abrams. I remember when we tried to get Abrams from the Padres, we had to get Tatis instead, but Abrams would have been fantastic.
Mm-hmm. But we got Mena. Jack Flaherty
Yeah, we
first
got
base.
instead. That was a good option.
We unretire John Flaherty, make him a coach. Pick him up too. I mean, we'll do anything. Do we have Delman Young? I don't know if I have the... Ha! Face! I mean, it's very sad that he got injured, but...
Oh my gosh, he retires?
That'll be...
Wait, how is he injured?
He was training to try to get that $14 million a year contract.
Wait, what? Okay, you're gonna.
We monkey pawed him. Not even a question. We monkey pawed him so quick.
The wrong person gets monkey pawed.
Was diagnosed with a bad case of retiring. Let's go.
All right, we gotta see. What is there a news article about this? What did he do?
First off, I'm gonna take a screenshot because I think we should probably change. You know what? We're not gonna change the phrasing on that. I'm fine with that.
Oh, it's always been that way. Diagnosed with retirement. He's gonna retire.
Woke up, got a bad case. That's, you know what? Not gonna lie, that's actually a real thing. Because in like November, my dad woke up and he was like, "I think I'm gonna call it a career."
I'm done.
And by the end of the year, he was done. I was like, all right.
Yeah. The 12 months is what's funny. 12 months retirement. It's like, that's not 12 months. That's like the rest of your career.
We got no great gloves.
Bummer. That's okay. We have the bats, though.
Yo, James Karinchak striking out the world over here. Jordan Hicks got a first place vote. Not unanimous because Jordan Hicks got a vote.
Good.
Then Caleb Ferguson.
Nice.
They probably split the vote.
We got a great double duo. Number 2, number 3 on that list is great. That's a fantastic way to get a bullpen.
Awesome. Karinchak. First off, why is he a starter? Saved 32 games. 16.5. Wow.
Really?
First off, yes,
wow,
his arm completely fell off. 16 Ks per 9 in 2022, 17.7 in 2023, 16.5 in 2024.
Wow.
That's a lot of Ks.
That is a lot of Ks. Good grief.
That's like 2 an inning.
Oh,
That's real good.
That's like 2 3/4 an inning.
Tore it right off.
Oh man, I can imagine. So for how much fireballing he's been doing, good.
Sick curve too.
Got a great curveball, and the splitter is nasty.
Hater. I can't believe we didn't get any Oh no, we got Eloy Jimenez, DH, got the Platinum Stick Award.
That's all we got?
I should have got more, right?
Oh man. Wait, who
Go.
is this Campbell person?
Who? Oscar Gamble? What'd you say?
Campbell.
Dave
center
Soup
fielder.
Campbell? Franmil Reyes.
Oh my gosh, the Kings
A
have a
monster.
juggernaut over there.
Who'd they-
61 stolen bases with a 300 batting average almost?
Second
Good
round pick
grief.
in the draft.
Oh my gosh.
Pretty good.
I'm disgusted. Absolutely disgusted.
Pretty good.
That's a great player.
You know who won it for shortstop?
I'm guessing Tatis.
Yep. 309, 402, 599.
Yeah, the dude can hit.
But I just want to remind you, -22 zone rating.
He cannot field to save his life, so we're okay.
And they're still playing him a short. It's so weird.
Wow.
Buster Posey is retiring.
Is there any news
Whoa.
about?
Yes, there is.
Politics.
Buster Posey. It's November. He just wait. What year is this? He literally did. He just miss the election.
Oh.
He missed a shot to be in the election by like a day. That's great. They're by like a week.
Oh.
He's retiring from baseball.
A couple weeks technically, but oh my god.
What he does next is still anyone's guess. The popular Posey has been rumored to be considering a run for political office, namely congressman.
Oh my gosh. Would he go for that in San Fran or would he do it here in Chicago?
I don't know. Why has he got the San Fran hat on? That's what I'm wondering about.
Well, they'll take the most seasons they played for as their hat,
I don't like that idea.
or their most war of their career. They try to make it seem like as if they'd pick one hat over another, you know.
Hey, our great manager, Raul Ortiz, says he definitely thinks he would be a great congressman. He has exactly the kind of leadership skills this country needs.
Oh yeah. I'm not saying I would vote for him outright, but if he was on a voting ballot, I would have to think pretty hard about why I wouldn't want to vote for him.
Buster gets busted. I like that. President Posey sounds good to me.
That sounds great, actually.
Beyonce Knowles gets the Rookie of the Year.
Posey Flaherty 2028. I love it. Oh,
Harry Francona, AL Manager of the Year.
Boo.
The GM should get the award for getting all our guys.
Yeah. Where's our award?
Just get the arbitration. That's what we want to do. I'm trying to get to free agency. I got good news. You don't see it pop up yet. You can kind of see it right there.
Pop up about what now?
Oh, right here. I don't know if you can see it yet. You're going to be getting a good email.
Oh, nice. I was hoping he would win. I was really hoping he was going to win, but you know, with Franmil Reyes hitting 70 homers, I was just like, I'm certain that he's just going to get thrown the MVP.
I don't know what Franmil Reyes batted.
I don't know any about it either. Even if he batted like 270.
Yes, Eloy Jimenez.
He'd still be great.
MV. Oh yeah, Walker Buehler Cy Young Award. Let's go.
Nice. We got both this year.
Wow, let me tell you right now, Kopech did not get a vote.
Whoa. Okay.
Assuming I'm reading all these names right. Yeah. I don't know who Dios Murky Taveras is. Whoa. I am interested.
Is this an international person?
He's involved with a local animal shelter.
Holy crap, how good is this guy?
International free agent. This guy's real?
Is he real?
Signed in 2017. Dios Murky Taveras.
He is real. How good is this guy in real life? Is he anywhere close to this?
Hold on, I'm pulling up my Baseball America page. Dominican Summer League. No, he's not this good.
He come out of nowhere.
Look, I'll tell you right now. In 2019, in the GCL, means something. Don't know off the top of my head. Gulf Coast League. Ready for this? He had 10.22 strikeouts per 9. Pretty good.
That's pretty good. That's number 1, number 2 starter caliber.
What if
kind of
I
stuff.
told you, though, he also had 10.22 walks per 9?
I would see that. Most of the really good strikeout pitchers are always like really bad walk pitchers as well,
Yes,
especially in the
he's
minors.
gonna have to develop a little bit more.
And that's real life stats, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So in our version of the game, of our version of him, I'm assuming that his control has gone through the roof.
Yeah, I'm gonna assume that. Let's check the
Yeah, you
stats.
can see it just on his complete history. It goes from
Oh,
19 with a potential of 40
yeah.
up to like 70. Holy cow. So that's a 2-star prospect that somehow gets converted. They did some magic on this kid.
They
And he's now
hold on.
5-star. Oh my gosh, this
Did
guy's gonna be
they?
ridiculous.
Did the Astros go into commissioner mode?
I don't think
I'm
so.
just saying. I'm just saying. I've
He
heard of
got a
people going
little
into
bit of
commissioner mode and doing
speed.
things. I mean,
Oh
I
my
wouldn't do such a thing.
gosh.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Oh man, this
Dude's
pitcher's
real good.
good.
Can we trade for him? And
Is this his
durable.
first year in the big leagues too? No, it's gotta be a second or
second
third.
year. Second year. Second. Yeah.
Did
let's say
he
second
win?
year.
Did he win Rookie of the Year award last year?
I'm gonna say no. He didn't win nothing.
They didn't make him a starter last year. Oh my gosh.
He did end up with 16 starts, but
Wow.
yeah.
Wow, that is a really good pitcher. Now, what does our head scout think about this kid?
I want to spend
versus
more
what-
money in. They think he's real good. We got
Okay.
him at 4 stars, or
Oh, 4
5-star
stars. Not
5-star
bad.
potential, 4-star overall.
Wow. Wow.
I feel like we should fire our scout. Why didn't we go Diaz Mursky? I mean, granted, he was picked
Well,
up
he was
3
already
years
on
before we were
that.
taken. Yeah.
I highly doubt that we noticed that the Astros suddenly had a 4 or 5-star starter in their development system in the past 2 years. I haven't been looking at them at all.
How
Oh
did Ohtani
my
do?
gosh.
Ohtani's doing still good. Throwing 500
Who's-
ball, 341 ERA.
Not bad.
Check out the stick. 30 jacks a year.
For how a prospect can blow up like that, most of the time it's it can be your budget is, high enough that it gives the AI a chance to be able to have that happen. The pitching staff for the minors could have been perfectly aligned to suitably develop that prospect. And it also is random events. It also is just random events. Sometimes your prospect's going to develop, sometimes they're not. That's a great example of a prospect just developing the perfect. He already had the speed, he already had the pitches. All he needed was the control and a little bit more movement. And then he got an additional couple miles per hour over the course of his minor leagues. And that's all it took. He's a 5-star player now.
We had 5 players get MVP votes.
That is great. That's what I want to hear.
We're doing good there. Most of them
Who
go
is this?
to Eloy Jimenez.
Who is this Brian Sharp from Texas? Is that a new kid?
Ooh,
Brian Sharp,
where do you see that?
the Texas Rangers top vote getter for MVP.
48 jacks, 296, 382, 615.
Wow.
You just got called up.
Rookie season?
Yeah.
Whoa.
He's
Did
like
he
their-
win Rookie of the Year award?
It's like
this
their
year?
Aaron Judge, a 27-year-old rookie.
Yeah.
I don't know if Rookie of the Year. Yes, he did win the Rookie of the Year.
Nice. He should have with that kind of numbers. Yeah, that's a Rookie of the Year right there.
He's real. He's real. Drafted by the Mets in 2018.
It's always the Mets.
They traded him straight up for Jose Leclerc and Corey Bradford.
Really?
2021.
I mean, Leclerc's pretty good, so that's a good deal for the Mets.
Juan Soto, obviously. Soto,
Yeah, it's gonna
Harper,
be Juan
Harper,
Soto.
Bellinger. No, what's Acuna doing? Where's Acuna?
Uh-oh. Wasn't he injured this year?
Was he injured? Gotta check him out, Brave. I'm not sure we're good. 154 games.
Oh, just didn't do well?
255, 311, 453. What is
Ooh.
going on? Someone check the numbers.
Whoa, and his ratings are way down too.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hmm.
Your talent change on this on this league is ridiculous,
Seems like
TJ.
the perfect time to swoop in and get Acuna. Is what you're telling me.
No, no, we're not taking him up at this point. Uh,
Oh, what is this? I need someone to go back and check out what's going on with Luis Angel Acuna. Because this seems all sorts of wrong.
ooh, got the speed and the fielding, but that hitting is rough.
Dude's a monster. Try to go get his rookie card right
Oh,
now. You
he is
can't.
good too. Wow. No development to that kid, unfortunately.
JT Realmuto. Hey, Realmuto stayed with the 28 million. Wait, how much is he getting in real life?
Oh gosh, what is he getting in real life? It was like
Was it 28? Or was it 23?
it's 115 for 5 years, which means I don't do
23?
math well.
They gave him more money in the game. Look at that.
23.1.
They gave him 7 for 183.
Average.
Okay. Okay. Posey. Oh, it's announced, guys. Buster Posey running for Congress.
Nice.
I don't know where. Former Chicago catcher, but
Yeah, I don't think it'll mention.
I want to know who's he going up against.
I'd love to know what state he's representing. Is he going for San Fran, or would he decide to go with Chicago? Like, would he come to ours?
There better be a thing. I want to get another news report about this next week.
Yeah. Does he win? We got to know now.
I'm gonna hit the button on salary arbitration. Good. Ready? Who do you think we did? Oh, did we lower the money, right, for Flair? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think we're good on all those.
I'm at 4.6. Should I
Yeah,
4.6 Delgado? Should I 4.6 Delgado?
Yeah, you should.
4.6.
If he's the Libertarian Party, that's the third party, right?
Finish today. Let's see. I mean, the third party is just independent.
That's right, independence.
I still want to write my story where Mookie Betts retires to become Pro Bowler.
Yes.
It didn't say Libertarian, did it? No.
No, I don't think the message said anything about which party he's running for. It just announced that he was running just up for election, I believe.
Maybe he's got 5.4. So it was actually good that we lowered it a little bit.
Okay, good. That's not bad. I mean, it wasn't going to be 5.5, was what we were going to be originally offering.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Ooh.
And 5.4 is not bad.
We lose all these? Got smoked here.
Oof, 3.25 for Anderson. He's not that good, game. Come on.
Tyler Freeman. They agreed with our Tyler Freeman.
3. Good grief. Fletcher's not worth 3.
All right, so we run on a Rosarena. Good.
Woo.
Lost on him. I think we have a net loss.
Yep, that was a net loss, unfortunately.
For the team. Tell him to stay healthy, and I won't have to worry about him.
Yeah.
Okay. So tomorrow we need to trade a Rosarena. We need to trade Oliveris.
Well, they're options. Freeman also options. Yes. We definitely need to look at first base options for next year. If that's via trade, if that's via free agency, what we're gonna do. We got options there.
Sign trainings. Sign Voight.
Try to. Yes.
Okay. So should I just go to free agency tomorrow and see what happens?
Yeah, let's go to free agency. Let's see who pops up.
See. Oh.
We will see.
Okay. Oh, we got some international free agency. Look at Banda.
Yeah, let's see if there's anybody good on this list.
There is a hot, steamy note.
Oh, really?
Wait, Luis Cardenaz.
Oh?
Look at you. Look at this guy.
Out of Cuba.
Starter, ground baller, throws the heat.
Only
model
2 pitches, though.
Oh, we can't do anything with that.
It's another Delgado.
Can't have that.
How much does he want?
$6 million.
That's actually not that bad for as good as he'd be.
The other guy's
No good
trash.
catchers. Bummer. That left fielder's not too bad. Torres.
Ricky Torres. I mean, he's all right.
Cardenas is interesting as well. I'm actually a little interested in him.
6.5.
I think that's an easy 6.5 dump just to get a really good solid relief pitcher. This is basically our replacement for Hicks. That's what it would be. It'd be our replacement for Hicks.
He wants 5 years, 32 million.
That's doable. He's 26. He's still pretty young. Throws right. He's got good upswing. Still a little bit of development left, so we can develop him a little bit more. I'm not sure I like the player option at the end of the contract, but that's a fine thing to do. If we could drop it down a little bit, I think that would be more than acceptable. And, that would fill a hole that we otherwise have a bit of a vacancy at
30.
with the loss of Hicks. So,
Rose right.
yes, this is an international player here, Eleanor. We're trying to see if we can make this be our replacement to Hicks.
You want to do this?
I'd be more than down for this because his abilities are great and he's young.
Okay. We might have to fight for him a little bit.
If we have to fight too hard for him, we'll let him go because we don't have that much money to spend and we have other things that are more important than another relief pitcher. But you don't see a 4.5 relief pitcher come on the international list all that often.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time it's hitters. So this is good. It's good to see a pitcher on the list. You
All
cannot teach pitchers new pitches with any purpose-driven way. I have seen where a very young pitcher coming out of college can actually develop a pitch. I have seen it happen,
What?
but that is like 1 in 10,000. You have that happen. It is extremely rare. Extremely rare.
Fudge.
But I've seen it on a scouting report. Suddenly, new pitch added, splitter rated at something. It's like, what? It added a pitch, and it's like, that's cool. They can actually do that, but very, very rare. Very, very rare.
We fudged
Yeah,
up.
not by choice. Not
Fudged
by
up
choice.
big time. We fudged up big time.
Did we lose Flaherty?
Yeah. To the NC Dinos.
Wait, NC Dinos?
Because
is that even an MLB club or is that an international team?
That's Korea because we released him. He came back before free agency started.
Oh, so the AI wasn't looking for him. Well, then here. No, TJ. This works. He gets 1 year to rest and rehab internationally.
I mean, this was all part of the plan. The Dinos wanted to go get a guy,
It's his rehab assignment.
Yeah.
And next year we all fight over him.
Yeah. I like it.
There you go.
I love it. I love it.
There you go.
He's back. Here's your options, Cardinal fan. Either he's back or he's not back. He's back.
We retire him full-time again. Well, if he doesn't do good in this league, we'll probably just say he retires and he's done at that point.
And that means we got to remember to look for him.
Yeah.
If only there was some sort of system built into the game.
Like a notes system.
Some sort of a
note system. You put a little sticky note on the player's face and just go, in a year, I want to have a report on you.
A year? In 120
well, not a
days.
Year, but,
I would like
before the next free agency period.
Hey, while we're here, you know what we can do? We can look at Bryce Ball. We can look at Bryce Ball.
How has Bryce been doing?
He's awful.
He's doing pretty good. And I'm pretty sure they'd give him to us for pretty dirt cheap.
Wait, we don't have Bryce Ball? Who was I thinking?
No,
Blaze Jordan. That's what I was thinking of now.
Yeah, but TJ.
Ball
plays ball in spring training. Who wins gets the starting position. That would be cool.
Blaze Jordan has not played above A.
No, he has not. But his ratings are looking pretty good. He's got almost all of the contact. The power's there. The eye discipline is there. The avoid K is almost there. He's almost ready to go. I'd love to see him and Bryce Ball compete in spring training for first base. I'd be down for that.
My note. Ballin'. That's all I wrote. That's all I wrote.
What would I know I'm extending our time, but what would the Braves want for for Ball at this point.
Trade options. Trade for a player. Make this work. Walker Bueller. No. They take Isaiah Campbell. They take Tony Bullard.
Bullard, I'd give him Bullard in a heartbeat.
Hold on.
Is
Questionable.
he pretty good?
He's got pitchability.
Oh, he can pitch. Oh, is this one of our draft pick people? Yeah, 2023. This is one of our a year ago draft people.
Yeah.
Okay, no, I can't get rid of him until we give him enough chances to be able to pitch or hit.
Last year he hit 341, 395, 546.
Oh, he did great. Oh yeah, we can't get rid of him yet. He's been doing good. Bummer. Will they take Bummer? I'm just kidding.
Will they take Bummer? Is a great question.
Will they take Bummer? Is there anybody else on that list that that's an option for us?
They will take Blaze Jordan.
I don't think that's on our list. What about Hewer?
We can give them back.
Would you be okay with giving them?
I don't think I'm okay with giving them.
Oh, what's there? Ornelas.
Can I just tell you one thing right now?
Yeah, go.
Hewer was nasty for us last year.
Oh, he was nasty. Never mind then. I'm not giving him Hewer.
I'm just letting you know. Nasty.
We could give them more.
I would consider him a team leader.
I would too.
Plus, we could give him. I don't like that 24 5-star recruit. Maybe he might be an outfield option next year.
But he's right up there with Pete Crow Armstrong and our other.
I'd almost give him PCA before. Yeah.
Boyers isn't too bad. I don't think Boyers is expected to compete with Pete Crow Armstrong and Rincones and Ornelas.
Could just give them Ian Anderson. Save money.
I mean, you can do that, but is that one of our top starters or at least our middle starters at that point?
3 or 4.
Yeah, so I don't think we really want to do that yet. I wouldn't mind doing the center fielder.
Caleb Ferguson. Not ideas. I'm just throwing out ideas.
We could do Fletcher, maybe.
Actually, wouldn't.
He got a little bit of extra additional arbitration, but that's not because he didn't, deserve it. He definitely deserved every single penny. So I'm not feeling against that. Ornelas had a great trip.
I wish Bryce Ball was a little bit better.
Yeah, I wish he was a little bit better. I think that one center fielder, Boyers, I think that's the best play if we were to give a 1-for-1 deal.
I'm gonna request a scouting
for Ball. Yeah, let's think about that. Let's think about that. That might be a really good first base fill, though.
What if I gave you a KJ Harrison?
What if we offered them Freeman?
Freddie Freeman?
That's
what I was looking
second
for.
baseman.
That's what I was looking for, but still hurt, so I'm assuming we can't do that.
Well, I think he should be available to trade at this point.
But isn't it if he's injured for longer than X amount of time?
Oh, you're right. He's still injured. Yeah. That's right. Yeah, you're right. So 2 to 3 weeks for Freeman. So we could come back to this in 2 to 3 weeks and see if they'd be willing to talk about it.
We come back to it in 6 days.
6 days.
Freeman.
Yeah.
Ball.
Yeah, let's see if Freeman would give them enough to at least maybe ask for like a really, really low prospect, and then we can get.
Yeah, then we could just dump some 29-year-old.
Pretty decent first base prospect. Then we wouldn't have to go after Voit because we'd have Ball. And he's cheaper and hasn't had any MLB experience, so he's not even on a 40-man roster yet.
Some would say he's well respected by his teammates.
I've heard rumors.
I also heard that he never lacks effort and is intelligent on and off the field. So we can play spades with him after the game.
I wouldn't say he's the greatest first baseman in the world, unfortunately, but he'll do a good enough job on the hitting side.
How is my guy? Mena finished the season 255, 349, 387. I'm going to say that's a success. Granted,
that is a successful rookie campaign.
for never playing in AAA, only having 35 games in AA. I'm gonna say
Oh,
that's
yeah.
good.
We rushed him,
We might move him.
but he did a good job. He's getting better, by the way. He's now 4.5 stars.
I know. He's kind of good.
You're kind of getting better and better, which is impressive.
I'd
Like
like
if
to
he
say,
ever
great
if
move
he
on my
ever
part.
gets that eye discipline and gets that contact up, he'll be hitting 300 with like an on base percentage of 400 with like 50 stolen bases a year, which is going to be ridiculous. If you put Madrigal behind him, oh my, there's wow, that's going to be fun.
Not gonna lie, starting to get a little concerned about Hudson Head.
I was concerned about him when we first picked him up, but yes,
Wow.
yes, I agree.
Now he's got concerns.
Oh, I had concerns the moment we picked him
I'm
up,
just
but
saying.
I was
Check the tape.
hopeful.
There was
I was
no concerns.
hopeful he'd be good.
We can go get Nolan Jones. That's what you want to do. No, that is not.
Oh no. Nolan Jones is has not performed well.
Lost World Series, lost division. Hey,
Yeah,
good news
that's
is, it's still gonna take us 2 more years to get this team over 500.
for career.
Yeah, for
Wow.
history.
For history, yeah.
They're
I mean, your
499.
career as the head coach or GM of the team is probably ridiculously good.
We should be. I would go look that
Yeah.
up, but I'm too late. Yeah, they are 44 games under 500.
Wow. Yeah, that's 2 years at least, unfortunately. If we do it next year, we're gonna be really,
I
really.
mean, we had 107 and 55 last year, so
That's true. You know, we
there's a
suddenly
chance.
turn the corner. Our pitching staff gets a little bit better. Suddenly, the hitting all lines up. We got a good first baseman. We have options.
I see. I am. Not show the record here. It does show the record here. I'm just being ridiculously stupid.
Yeah,
469 and
579.
341.
That's
Pretty
great.
good. We've been over 500 every year too. I'm very, very impressed.
Oh yeah,
Rough
yeah, you've done a
season.
good job.
Rough
Yeah, this
season.
last year was rough. The pitching was second best all time. We just couldn't we couldn't get the ball to give us runs. We just couldn't get the offense really rolling all season.
Yeah.
And that happens when you start to throw rookies out. That it really does. When Mena is your starting center fielder and leadoff hitter for the beginning of the season, that's rough. It's
We
rough
had
to try to do that.
we had the same average as the year before, but scored
Yeah.
70 less runs. 70,
Yeah.
40, 30.
We lost
30,
a little
almost
bit
80.
of power.
Yeah.
And that was our undoing. We lost some power, and that hurt.
We
We
lost
left
80
a lot of people
runs.
on base probably all year.
Yeah, we hit 80. We scored 80 less runs, and we gave up 40 more runs.
Yeah,
So,
that's about right. That's about right.
what if you tried to
Bummer.
what if you tried to give them a player? Yeah, you can give someone off the list and then try to reseed the list. That's just who they would definitely take.
Yeah,
that list
that's
is
why
just
we were.
you do it straight up 1 for 1. They will say yes, complete the trade right now. But we never.
Yeah,
we were
looking for a quick trade really fast.
just to see what's out there.
Yeah, but Freeman is a great beginning
I like
fate
that.
piece.
Yeah, that gets us in the door, and then we end up with a 15-man trade.
Well, I mean, you wanted Acuna,
I mean,
so
we can give him Logan Allen.
we can get Acuna, put Eloy back at DH.
We can get him Logan Allen and maybe another prospect. I'm just saying. Then we sign Blake Trinan. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you fill some holes. You get Acuna to play left. You get Ball to battle for first base. Blaze Jordan gets a chance to try out. You let Ball play most of the season, and you see what happens.
Listen, I just want to do one thing real quick.
Oh,
I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna type in Blake instead of Blaze. Blake, where are you? Blaker. Why is Blake? What's going on here? I don't know how to spell his name.
Are you looking for Blaze Jordan? Or are you looking for Blake Trinan?
Blake Trinan. Why can't I find his name? Blake Snellzilla.
His nickname is Train.
I was gonna be under free.
Yeah, so he's at the bottom of all those lists.
I'm sorry, was there a guy named Blaze Money? Because if so, I am taking him.
Is there? Mosley.
Oh, never mind.
If it was money, we're totally totally taking a chance on that.
He wants 5.5 million for 1 year.
Oof.
I'm gonna
It's
say
no from me,
Listen,
dog.
I'm gonna say 2.8. He's gonna say don't ever talk to me again. But then we're gonna come back and we're gonna get him later, just like we got.
Sure.
Posey. I'm gonna give him
Like that.
2.8.8. How about that?
Sure. He's gonna flat out deny it and then be like, "No
Yeah.
way," but
But
it's worth a shot.
I'm telling you right now, March 13th, I'm signing.
We're gonna get him.
Blaze training. We're gonna sign him for 2.8, and we're gonna change his nickname. Just saying.
Sounds good.
File, save game. Guys, thank you very much for joining us. We really appreciate it.
Oh yeah.
Still working on those Twitch drops to get that all straightened out. Hopefully that'll be better soon. Is Cash Money? I don't know if Cash Money's a prospect in this game.
Yeah. I think Cash. Well, is it Cash Money or is it somebody else?
Well, Cash Money was the little brother of Other Money. Let me see. Cash Money Records? No. Cash Money Millionaires? No. Cash Money.
There is a player named last name Cash. Good second base prospect. But I don't remember.
Okay,
what
so
his...
Blake Money is in the class of 2022, so let's go make sure he's here.
Oh.
Blake Money with Corpus Christi Hooks. He's pretty good. And then his little brother was Cash Money.
Okay.
You may remember from him wearing dollar signs on his glasses at the Little League World Series. Cash Money, Blake's brother. Do we? I'm just going to have to look. Cash Money. No player found. Does Cash Money still play baseball? Can somebody look that up? That would be grateful. Two Big Money Boys is their Twitter handle. Follow the Real Money Boys, Blake Logan, and Cash. They have not tweeted since 2016. There's three monies, so I'm just saying.
So you gotta pick them all up eventually.
And for some reason, their sister has been suspended from Twitter. I'm not going to get into that right now.
Oh boy!
How many monies can we get? Brooks Money, Money Bags, Qualters. Bryce B. Money Miller of the Sonoma Stompers. Hold on.
Oh my gosh! And he's not that bad.
2-pitch pitcher with no control, just what you like to see.
Oh yeah, those are the pitchers you can try to develop if you want to. Take a wild chance on.
Bryce B. Money Miller, like to call him. All right, folks, thank you very much for watching. Hit us up on Twitter at OOTP Baseball, at OOTP Perfect Team, at That Sports Gamer, at AZ Axel. So my son watches this Axel kid on YouTube and on Amazon, and I always think about you. And it's weird. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, I can imagine it'd be weird.
It's some awkward videos. They like rats and guinea pigs, and I'm like, don't bring that stuff over here. My son's like, can we get a guinea pig? And I was like, I don't think so, my guy. Don Money, retired manager. Hit us up on Discord, discord.gg/OOTP. If you haven't done that, do that now, because I want you to be one of the first 8,000 people in our Discord. And you can only do that if you're one of the next less than 12 people. So if you want to be a pre-8Ker, is what we're going to call you, a pre-8Ker, you need to get over to discord.gg/OOTP right now. Get in there. Also, you got us on our forums.ootpdevelopments.com. If you missed any of these amazing streams, any of them, any of the Chicago Hopes, any of the... I don't remember all my clever names for other ones.
Other ones that you've done?
I can't think of any of them off the top of my head right now. We had the Showtime Angels. That was 2 years ago.
Yes.
I don't know what we called the Padres. No idea.
Oh, gosh. That was pre-Tatis era, wasn't that?
No, that was That was not last year, because last year was the Cardinals, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I don't remember what we called the Cardinals one. Redbirds Rising. Boom.
Yeah.
You want to watch any of those, they're over on youtube.com/OOTP Developments. I do believe the Big Rich Machine streams are archived there as well.
Yes, they are.
We got streams every night here on twitch.tv/OOTP developments. So make sure you hit the follow button over there. Turn on notifications so you know when we go live. You got drops. Just got to be here right now for the drops. So until we get that changed up, no need to redeem them. What else? Facebook.com/OOTP baseball if you're that kind of person. Is that everything? I can't think of anything. If you got problems, support.ootpdevelopments.com. Open a ticket, send it to Alex. Say, hey, Alex.
Yeah.
I appreciate you. Also, here's my problem.
Good starting sentence.
That'll get you straight to the top of the list, and we'll get it fixed.
Yeah, top priority instantly, just like that.
I think that's everything.
That covers all our bases.
Instagram.com/outoftheparkbaseball. Also,
Forgot about that one.
I think also OOTP perfect team there.
I think so.
I think that's what it is. I don't have my phone on me. It should be charging, but I don't even know where it is. I mean,
will
any
help
problems?
Yeah, I've helped users with like I can't import my 3D stadiums that I've downloaded from the internet. You know, helping people out with that kind of stuff is also possibly stuff that
Relationship
we do.
questions? Anything.
Well, I mean, if you want relationship questions, I'm probably not the person to be asking about that. But you know,
What I highly recommend is you not send Alex to a hat club outdoor sale to go pick up some hats for you. That would be the one thing I would not have him do for you.
a warehouse sale that turned out to be more like a hey, we're throwing away all of our stuff, but we want to sell it off instead. So
yeah.
yeah.
I gotta see if my grandmother can stitch that hat. Because I really like that Blue Jays
Yeah,
hat.
that was a great Blue Jays hat.
That's great.
Yeah. Let me know if you can get that fixed because I was upset about that.
But I do have that sweet. I just saw somebody was playing for the Leones de Yucatan, but I don't remember who it was. I was very happy about it when I saw it. All right, folks.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I think that's all our links. That's all. That's everything, right?
I think so. Sounds about right.
Yeah. Sign up for the newsletter somewhere at ootpdevelopments.com. If you can find it, that's how you're going to be the first one to pre-order any future games that come out. I'm just going to tell you that right now. So if you can find it, it might be /newsletter, but again, might not be. So, all right, folks, have a great night, and I'll be back next Monday. And stay safe, keep your masks on, and don't breathe on people unless they want you to. Creepily. All right.
Creepy.
Take it easy, folks.